You guys start. Yeah. Good win. Yeah.
Hello,
Hello,
everyone.
everyone.
We are
Astraeus,
and today we're going to talk about Mars,
the red planet.
One moment,
And
can I
our
just have a
atmospheric
pause
control
for a second, Team Astraeus? Just a pause for 1 second. Just as a reminder, anyone not presenting, please ensure that your camera is turned off. Sehavir Dylan, please ensure that your camera is turned off if you're not presenting. Is Sehavir part of Team Astraeus? Thank you.
Hi, we are Astraeus, and today we're going to talk to you about Mars, the red planet. And specifically, we're going to talk about our Mars atmospheric controlled flyer. Next slide, please. Our goal is to design and/or redesign an atmospheric flyer controlled remotely in order to scan and do work on the planet of Mars. Next slide, please. Our team members consist of me, Riley, and Jeremy, along with our foreign partners, Mio, Misa, Rina, Kana, and Satoko. Our team
leader was inspired by the Ingenuity drone and its capabilities, but they also noticed the glaring flaw of the drone, which was that it could not fly for long, nor could it fly high like a helicopter. And it also does not have a drone's battery capacity, so we decided to try and improve the Ingenuity drone. Next slide, please.
When we were doing this project, we needed to learn how Mars's gravity and atmosphere affected conventional helicopters and drones. We also needed to create a drone that was capable of sustaining itself through some kind of energy generator, so we decided to put a solar panel on it to generate energy for the drone. Next slide, please. We did some research about NASA's mission on Mars, and we also did some research about the environment of Mars. After that, we found the Ingenuity drone. So we decided to attempt more research on how Mars's gravity and atmosphere affected the conventional helicopters and drones so that we could understand how the drones would work. This is how we planned our project. First, we planned by discussing it in classes and Zoom meetings. We then decided to design the drone's shape, and then we tried to figure out the optimal drone propeller for the drone so that it could fly, specifically through X-foil, the airfoil tester. After that, me and Riley figured out how the drone would fly, and then we are now gathering the necessary parts to build the drone, and we are going to build it. Next slide, please. The model that we are making has a diameter of 150 by 150 millimeters at a 1:50 scale, and it is shaped almost like a shuriken. The propeller would have been similar to that of the Ingenuity drone, and the propeller would have been made similarly to that of the Ka-50 Blackshark rotor, as it helps with counter-rotation and simplifies the wing needs, along with its center of mass. Here are some photos of the CAD designs that we have made, and as you can see on the left, we have the design made by our foreign partners, and we have 3 designs on the right made by me. Specifically, the one on the left is a helicopter draft made in Blender. The one in the middle, at the top, that is a crankshaft pulley, and at the bottom, we have the shape of the actual drone itself. Now, on the far right, we also have a piston, which is fully assembled, which was designed in a scrapped idea, which was to make a modular component that could be attached and detached, specifically a camera, so that we could map out the topography of Mars a lot easier at higher altitudes. Next slide, please. The electronics are planned to be a remote control working on 2.4 gigahertz on 2 motors that rotate on one blade and counter-rotate on the other one. However, this is on a small model that we are making, again, at a 1:50 scale. The real one would have very different gigahertz, different frequencies, and a different functionality, but it would still be the same. Now, they would both rotate on one blade, these motors, and counter-rotate the other one, which would cause a stability that could not be achieved with a regular helicopter airfoil, or center of mass. Next slide, please. To conclude, some of the things that we learned in this project was that communication is key for teamwork. An example of this is when we were trying to communicate the idea of the way that the helicopter would be designed, specifically that it is a drone that is the size of a helicopter, because a helicopter is big, whereas a drone is normally pretty small. But that just came kind of as a drone being a helicopter. So they designed a helicopter because of the communication issue, and then shortly after, we sorted out that issue, and then we started to work on the project again. Now, our second issue was to make sure to design and plan first, because we decided to go straight for the straight into it. We decided to try and make the physical 1 to 50 scale model, and that just didn't work because we had no schematics, no plan, and it really just couldn't work without writing out a plan. And finally, physics is hard. Next slide, please. These are the credits for all of the parts that we worked on. First of all, we have the research, which was everybody. Then we had the sketching in 3D, which was Riley and me, and it was also our foreign partners who had worked on a couple of other models that helped us get a preliminary design. Now, as for the electronics, that is something that me and Riley are working on. The reason why the Japanese colleagues are not a part of this section is only because we have to assemble this drone in Australia, as transportation just isn't possible currently, unfortunately. As for the designing, we've all contributed massive amounts of everything to it. To list some, we have the modular sections, we have a claw that was Alpen's idea, then we have a mini version, which is that 1 to 50 scale that I mentioned, then we have an aerofoil struggle, which was by me, and we have the electronics, which again is done with me and Riley, and we have come up with the ideas of the gigahertz 2.4 and the motor for ease of pricing. Now, as for the presentation, we all worked together to make that, and the presentation design was Mio and Khan. Thank you for your attention.
「皆さん、もし人類が火星に住むとしたらどんな暮らしを想像しますか？」今回のテーマはまさにその火星での生活です。私たちはまず火星を知ることが生活の第一歩だと考えました。そこで火星の地形を調べ、探査や作業に役立つ未来型のドローンを設計することを目標にしました。この研究はオーストラリアのウドンガ高校と日本の立命館慶祥高校の高校生が協力して行いました。
私たちがこのテーマを選んだきっかけは NASA が開発した小型ロボットヘリコプターのインジェニュイティです。火星の空を飛ぶ姿に感銘を受けました。しかしインジェニュイティには高いところでの飛行が困難であることと、長い時間を飛べないこと、そしてバッテリー容量が小さいことが課題があることに気がつきました。そこで私たちはこの課題を克服した改良型のドローンを開発することを考えました。
しかし火星という環境がドローンにどのような影響を与えるのか当初は知識がありませんでした。そこでまず火星の重力や大気について学び、飛行への影響を調べました。さらに長時間飛行を実現するためには持続的にエネルギーを生み出す仕組みが必要です。そこで私たちは太陽光パネルと発電装置を搭載する方法を考え、より長くより高く飛べるドローンを目指しました。もちろん高校生の私たちが実際に火星でドローンを飛ばすことはできません。その代わりに NASA の火星ミッションを参考にし、火星の環境やドローンの仕組みを詳しく調べました。そうして私たちなりに未来の火星探査に役立つドローン像を思い描きました。
計画は授業やZoomでのミーティングを重ねて進めました。まずドローンの形を設計し、最適なプロペラを探しました。その後、オスカーとライリーが飛行方法を考え出し、部品を集め、組み立てへと進めました。小さなひらめきと工夫を積み重ねて未来のドローンを形にしていったのです。完成したモデルは50分の1スケール、直径およそ150ミリのコンパクトなドローンです。形は手裏剣のようなデザインで日本らしさも感じられます。プロペラはインジェニュイティを参考にしつつ、 計 50ブラックシャークのローターを取り入れました。逆回転を補助することで設計をシンプルにしています。これが実際のイメージ図です。
電子機器は 2.4GHz で動作する2つのモーターを遠隔操作し、一方を正回転、もう一方を逆回転させることで、従来のヘリでは難しい安定飛行を実現しました。この研究で最も重要だと思ったのは仲間とのコミュニケーションです。私たちの研究はまだまだ小さな一歩ですが、もし本当に私たちが火星で住むことになれば、私たちの研究もその探査を支える重要な技術になるかもしれません。ご清聴ありがとうございました。